Firstly, at the SendQuick dashboard, look under System Overview. Take note of the host, domain, and IP address. Next, navigate to Filter Rules and select Email Filter. Click on Add New Record. Provide a name for this filter rule in the description field. Check the box next to the Mail to label. Add an email address that must contain the host and domain name of your SendQuick. The username for this email address can be anything, but it must be the same one that we configure in SolarWinds later. You can also add a mail from condition for this filter rule. Check on the mail from box and fill in the email address. Later in SolarWinds, we will configure the same email address as the sender email in order to match this rule. Similarly, you can add other conditions such as the subject and the message content of the email to further define the filter rule. Finally, once you have filled in the conditions you want to use, select the match mode, whether to use all or any. All means all conditions must be met before the filter rule will pass. Any means as long as the incoming email meets any of the condition configured here, the filter rule will pass. Make sure the rule status is enabled. Click on the Save button to save this record. Next, click on View to add the recipients of the alerts for this filter rule. Click on Add New Record. Now, you will see more details about how the alert can be sent via SMS text. You can further configure the template, format, and mode of the alert message. Enter the mobile number of the recipient of this SMS alert here. You can also add email addresses to receive this same alert when it happens by keying them here. Click on the Save button to save this record. Next, log in to your SolarWinds platform. At the dashboard, navigate to Settings and choose All Settings. Scroll down to Alerts and Reports. Click on Manage SMTP Servers. Click on Add SMTP Server. Earlier, we have took note of the IP address of SendQuick. Enter the IP address here. Leave the SMTP port number as 25. We can test if the SMTP is working by clicking on Send Test Email. Use the same emails that we configured in the SendQuick email filter rule earlier. Insert them here to do the test. Click on the Send button and wait for the results of the test. If successful, it will return a Test Successful notification. To confirm if the SMS message was sent, check the SendQuick message logs under Usage Logs. If successfully sent, there will be a record under the SMS sent logs. Remember to save this SMTP configuration. Next, go to Settings and choose All Settings again. This time click on Configure Default Send Email Action. Use the same emails that we configured in the SendQuick email filter rule earlier. Enter the IP address here. Leave the SMTP port number as 25. Next, let's check that the alerts are set up to use this default email action. Click on Alerts and Activity, select Alerts from the drop-down. Any alerts triggered will be displayed here. To see how the alerts are configured, click on Manage Alerts. There will be many pre-configured out-of-box alerts already provided by SolarWinds. Click on the name of the alerts to see more details. If you want this alert to be sent out via SMS or text when triggered, click on Trigger Actions. Check that there is the item under the trigger actions called Send an Email/Page. Click on the pencil icon to edit. Since we have already configured the default send email, we can leave this as the default email to. Click on Message. You can make changes to the template of the alert message here if you want. Remember to set the email as plain text. Click on SMTP Server. Since we have already configured the default SMTP server earlier, we can leave this as default server. Finally, click on Save Changes. We have now set up the sending of SMS alerts from SolarWinds via SendQuick using the email to SMS method for this alert. To test that it works, in this example we triggered Note is down. Check the alerts to see the incident being highlighted. Here is the alert being sent to the mobile phone via SMS text. You can also check the message logs in SendQuick to confirm the messages were sent out.